Visiting Pittsburgh in the near future? The Comfort Inn of Pittsburgh is the place for you. Comfort Inn offers friendly customer service and a cozy, welcoming room. Wake up to a hot complimentary breakfast every morning, enjoy the indoor pool area year-round, and keep in touch with your friends and family with the high-speed internet. When staying at the Comfort Inn, you can feel at ease knowing your satisfaction is the most important thing.
A sunny, cloudless afternoon would be the backdrop of Arrowhead Stadium as the 13th ranked Pittsburg State Gorillas travel north Kansas City, Missouri to face the number 7th ranked Bearcats of Northwest Missouri State for the renewal of the MIAA Fall Classic. This would be the Gorillas' first match in historic Arrowhead Stadium since 2012 as they hope to keep their perfect season alive and attempt to clinch top spot in the MIAA. However, the undefeated Bearcats would be hungry for the same goal as they would know full well that the winner of this monumental midseason matchup would control their destiny as the regular season begins to near its end. Pittsburg State would win the toss and elect to receive the ball in the second half, and despite Northwest Missouri getting to run their offense first, it would be the Gorillas to open the scoring as they took advantage of the Bearcat aggressiveness, with Brandon Malikis dropping the dime over the top of the defense to the arms of Lorenzo West as the senior from Lawton, Oklahoma explodes through the secondary. 78 yards for a huge score as the Gorillas grab the early 7-0 lead. The Bearcats didn't let the pressure from this early Gorilla offense derail their game plan though, as a 48-yard rush by QB Brandon Wright set up the 6-yard shovel pass to tight end Marcus Andrews as Northwest answered the Gorillas' score, making it 7 apiece with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. The Bearcats would be ready for the Gorillas' offense on the next possession as a sack on the quarterback by Jackson Barnes would force the Gorillas to give the ball back to the Bearcats on a punt, who in turn would score a touchdown on the ensuing drive, giving the Bearcats a 14-7 lead. Now let's jump to just under 2 minutes left in the quarter as the Bearcats have the ball as well as a 14-7 lead. Striving to catch the Gorillas off guard, Northwest would call the flea flicker, but the Gorillas weren't fooled as Josh Hornback high points the pass from Braden Wright and secures the acrobatic interception with just ticks left in the quarter, giving Pittsburg State the great opportunity to tie the game. However, the Bearcats held strong as they would force another punt by Pittsburg State, hoping to extend their slim lead. The interception didn't discourage the trick plays for Northwest, as the Bearcats would run the double reverse end around to secure the edge as Amani Donadell runs 59 yards down the sideline untouched to grab the third unanswered touchdown for the Bearcats to increase their lead to 14. The Gorillas would hope to answer the run of 21 points for the Bearcats. However, it would be Northwest who once again won the battle in the trenches as Horak would be stopped on third down, forcing the Gorillas to punt yet again. Now after a stop on third down by senior Chase Johnson, the Bearcats would again prove their aggressiveness as they would audible out of their field goal unit and line up Mike Cohency behind center as the freshman from St. Charles, Illinois finds Marcus Andrews 35 yards over the middle of the field for the tight end's second touchdown of the game, making it a 28-7 lead for the Bearcats. Pittsburg State would be desperate for a score before the end of the half, and finally the Gorillas would find their offense as star wide receiver Lorenzo West and Matt Harmon connect 50 yards to the 10-yard line, setting up the connection between Max Sexton and Bryce Murphy in the corner of the end zone, giving the Gorillas a much-needed answer to the Bearcats' run of points as they cut the lead to 14. Northeast would tack on a field goal with seconds left, giving the Bearcats a 17-point 31-14 lead at the break, and Pittsburg State would hope to use their first possession in the second half to get back into this game. However, neither offense could produce anything in the third, as both defenses flexed their muscles, holding each other scoreless in the third quarter. The defensive teeter-totter would continue all the way till the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter, as the Gorillas down 17 looked to muster up a late-game rally, and after clutch completions to Brenner Clemens, Bryce Murphy over the middle, and the senior Lindsay West, the Grills were in prime position to cut into this Bearcat lead. Northwest would hold strong at the goal line, but senior Jared Vincent would put an important 3 points on the board with a 22-yard kick. Now down by 14 with 3 minutes left, it was clear the Grills needed to pull out all of the stops and go for the onside kick, as Vincent lofted a high kick that would deflect off of a Bearcat and fall perfectly into the hands of Bryce Murphy, and the Grills were given new life after the heads-up play by the sophomore wide receiver. However, the Grill offense would fail to pick up a first down on 4 plays, turning the ball over to Northwest on downs. The Grills would force the Bearcats to a third down, but it would be quarterback Braden Wright who would administer the dagger as he runs 48 yards for the game-sealing touchdown as the Bearcats ride the wave of a 31-point first half past the Gorillas, handing Pittsburg State their first loss of the season. With the loss, the Gorillas will head home next Saturday for a homecoming weekend as they hope to rebound and grab an important conference win over in-state rivals Fort Hays State.